welcome back to my Etsy shop, Frenchy and Tubby. I'm going to showcase 7 items. Is it 7 or 6? It might be 6. That I'm going to put in the shop for sale starting tomorrow, Friday the 29th, on Good Friday at 5 p.m. Let me start with the one that's in the thumbnail because this is just, I could not resist when I saw it at the thrift store. This is awesome. Okay, this is a full coffee set by Inarco, Japan, 1970. Actually, I think it's 69. So it's right there in full kitsch. Okay, this is ceramic. It's kind of light actually, and it does come with a tray. I don't know if you can see the tray. The tray is metal. I'm going to show you real quick what they look like. This is awesome. Let me put my glasses on. I mean, it's one of those things you look at it and you think like, oh my god, this is hideous. But it's actually really cool. So they had one in green and they have the brown one with the yellow daisies on it. Let me make sure I got a close-up. So it's pedestal. This is the coffee pot. They're all in relatively good shape. There's a few dings here and there. I give you, for instance, there's a little ding right here on the lid. You probably can see it. And then the other ding is on the mug. So here is the sugar bowl. It's in perfect condition. Usually the sugar bowls, they're always missing a lid or you're missing the sugar bowl altogether. So here's the matching sugar bowl. And then here's the creamer. This is light. This is very light. It says Japan at the bottom. And then I have 4 mugs. So the coffee pot, obviously, it's for 4 servings. And the mugs are same thing, that octagonal shape. One of the mug has a little chip right here. It's barely noticeable. And then I think another one has a tiny chip. Like you can barely see it. Here's the creamer. So cute. So it's a full set. I don't know if it came with the tray. I've seen some people selling it on a wire stand, which may or may not have been for it, but the tray is the perfect addition. And I lied. It's not, is it metal? It is metal. It's metal. The tray has some damage. I mean, come on, this is 53, if not 54 years old. It's super kitsch. I mean, if you have a thing for kitsch, and or you have a friend who's doing a kitsch vibe in the kitchen and they're looking for retro stuff and they don't want to get rid of the shag carpet, get them this, because this is so cool. I mean, it's so unique. You almost want to just display it, right? I mean, obviously you want to use it, but why not just display it? Put in a curio front and center or on the console and just look at it. It just makes me smile. It just makes me smile. It's so cool. So that's item number 1. Inarco, Japan. Actually, it was made in Japan for a Canadian import company. So it was sold in Canada. How did it make its way here to the United States? I don't know. Next item. All right, so I've had a lot of comments about my, I've got Cattitude Mug. I've had this mug for at least 10 years. It's one of my favorite mugs. It was actually given to me by my friend Mary. And when she gave it to me for birthday, we used to work together years and years ago. She gave it to me for birthday with a bunch of tea. And I loved it so much, I wanted to buy her exactly the same one because I had asked her at the time, well, that's perfect. You know, she's my cat lady. Don't you have one? And she says, no, they only had one left. And I went online, and at the time, I found the match. Look, I still have the sticker on it, the label. And I found the other one that went with it. So I have 2. I got Cattitude. This is my mug, as you know it. And then I have You Are Perfect. And what I did is that instead of giving her the one that I have, I gave her one of the You Are Perfect. So I told her that way we make the pair. There's 2 of them, obviously. I'm going to sell them separately. That's how I get 7 items this week. Because some of you may just want this one, and somebody may want this one, and maybe you want both, okay? So they're just so cool. They are by a company, and I checked, I can't find them online. Signature Houseware Incorporated, dishwasher and microwave safe. It's not a painting, it's a relief. So let me make sure I get, here we go. Maybe you can see it. And go on the website when I post everything, you'll be able to see it better. And it's on both sides, so it's you can feel it, right? It's kind of like those Ray Dunn mugs. It has a texture to it. And here's the other one. I really like this one. So that's the one Mary has. And I have the Cattitude. And here's mine. And this is what they look like after years of use. I mean, I've been using this for 10 years, okay? So it's still in pretty good shape. I take care of stuff I care about. Let me have some tea while I'm at it, and when I come back, we'll do 2 more items. Next, boy, did I jump on this. This is fabulous. I know I say that a lot, but it's really fabulous. This is a glass bowl. Look at this thing. I'm hoping I can really show you. So it's a 4-footed glass bowl with wings. You can see the wings on the side. And not only that, but it's also etched. Can you see the design on it? So it's all etched all around. And you know what this is? This is Fostoria glass, American company. The pattern is called Navarre. This is from the 1930s, 1940s. They started making them in 1936, I think. And it's a centerpiece bowl or a fruit bowl or a fruit salad bowl. And it's just stunning. It's referred to as a Baroque shape and Baroque style. And that's because of all of the Baroque design that you would see around it. It's very flourished, basically. When you think Baroque, think Versailles, Marie Antoinette, you know, Louis XV, all of that stuff. Like very flourished, lots of gold, lots of flowers, tassel upon tassel, and lots of wood carving, and lots of silk. It's just opulent. And this one is just that. It's a very opulent vase. It's in perfect condition considering its age. Again, very late 30s to mid 40s Navarre bowl. Now there's one part where it's missing a little bit right here, and I am going to suspect probably from washing at some point, but this is acid etched. It's not etched with a mechanical or electric etcher. So what they did is that they put a pattern, a stencil on it, and then they put acid over it, which gives the glass this kind of rugged appearance. And then they remove the stencil and you end up with this design on it. Let me see if I can give you a better close-up. Can you see it? Oh, it's beautiful. And I love the handles. Fostoria, American company. I think they folded in the 80s, and a lot of people were upset. Now, my glasses upstairs, my red glasses, my ruby red glasses are Fostoria. So there was a lot of Fostoria in my husband's family. His grandmother had the Americana pattern. I think that's what they call it. The one that has, well, it looks like this. And this may actually be Fostoria too. She had like the whole set in that pattern, but she didn't have Navarre. Navarre is very pretty. Anyway, next item. You saw me declutter this. I think it's time that I let go of this because I've always used it to just put 1 or 2 items. Never really had a function for it. This is pottery and it's very unique. It's a rooster. You can see that it's lifted, right? It's a relief of a rooster, And this is actually from Prestige Place, the Museum of American Folk Art. It's a really pretty trinket box. You can do all sorts of things with this, unlike me, because I have so many boxes and different places to stash my stuff. It's got that ochre rust color on the inside, and this is basically a collector item that was sold in the Museum of Folk Art shop, and it's really neat. What can you do with this? You can keep it in the kitchen and make it a salt cellar if you want, or you can keep it in an office on the desk and put stamps, whatever. I like to give you ideas of what to do with items, and I know that a lot of you have asked about this. Every time I'm decluttering somewhere in the basement, if you ever let go of the rooster, well, I am, so there you go, your chance to get it. Okay, next item. Oh wow. So cool. I've had this in the shop forever, and I'm finally cleaning it up, and I'm finally putting it up for sale. And this is just super cool. It's a set of 2 plus the creamer and the sugar, and this is Fire King Blue Mosaic, 1960s Fire King Blue Mosaic. Now they've been used, so there is a little bit of dishwasher burn. Basically means that some of the shine is gone. If you are a collector, you don't care. You'll put your coconut oil on it and have it on display. If you want to put it in your kitchen and use it, you can still use it. No problem with it. The pattern in the middle is actually intact, but it's Fire King, so it almost, you can probably see some of the dishwasher burn on this. So it's somewhat translucent. You see that? It almost looks like Corelle, but it's not Corelle. It's a form of milk glass. That's what it is. So I have 2 dinner plates. I have 2 coffee cups, matching coffee cups, and they are stackable. Here's the next one. So they're super practical for storing. And then I have the matching sugar bowl, and see, they still stack. So that's the matching sugar bowl, very good shape. And I have the creamer. The creamer, however, has a crack right here. Now, I don't like to sell stuff that's damaged, but I can't pass this, because I know that some people had this pattern when they were a kid and want it back, and then there's people who collect it. And then I have 2 cereal or soup bowl. So that's a full set, and I think they're really pretty. It's very unusual. Fire King, 1960s. I had other pieces, but they're not making a full set, so I am not going to add them. So again, you get 2 dinner plate, 2 soup bowls, 2 saucers, 2 cups, and the sugar bowl, and unfortunately the creamer that has a crack. Let me give you a close-up. Can you see the crack on it? It's like right here. Maybe you can see it if I show you the inside. Can you see the crack? Okay, so I would just not use it. You know, it's too bad. I don't know why I'm selling this. A lot of you are encouraging me to sell pieces that are less than perfect for collectors, for people who are looking for those pieces. So why not? We'll see what happens, right? Okay, when I come back, more crystal. This is another item that I've been decluttering. This is a footed bowl by Masaka, and it's called Garden Terrace. So it's got the trellis with what appears to be berries or maybe wisteria, and it's a mix of frosted glass with crystal, of frosted flowers and leaves and clear ones. It's a very pretty bowl. It's got a scallop edge. It's got a nice ring to it. It's crystal Mikasa. It's from the 80s, late 80s. It's another one of those pieces that you keep as a centerpiece on your table. Add some fruit, or you can put those big balls, those big balls that are decorative, you know, whatever. I've seen people take bowls like this, add water, and just have floating flowers on them. You can do floating candles. It's with, actually it would refract very nicely. It's a nice bowl. It's heavy. It's Mikasa. It's not super rare. I know that a lot of people look for pieces like this. I'm trying to look around to see if there is any damage, because, you know, sometimes I don't see the damage right away. There's none. It's beautiful. So that's Mikasa, a crystal ball. I am going through my inventory right now, because tomorrow you're going to see a video of my thrift with me for the month of March. So I wasn't able to put any of the items that I've thrifted and sourced at the stores during this month. I had to wait. And some of them you're seeing right now, others are on the other side. So these items are coming up starting next week. And then actually tomorrow I'm down in South Jersey and I'm doing 2 shops. So my shelves are getting empty because you guys have been giving me an awesome level of support, and I could not be more grateful. So these are the 7 items going in the shop tomorrow at 5 p.m. If I was to keep anything, I would keep the Navarre ball, because I think it's just fabulous. It's stunning. I don't think we make stuff like this anymore. It's so beautiful. So I would keep that, and I would keep the kitsch coffee set. I mean, how could you pass on this? All the stories this coffee set could tell. How many people, you can almost visualize them, right? With the orange turtlenecks and green corduroy pants, smoking endlessly, and talking while listening to vinyl records. Were this doing 78s back then? Probably vinyl records already. Around a bowl of pistachios. This is so cool. So I would keep that. I would keep that. But anyway, so that's what's coming up in the shop tomorrow at 5 p.m. And again, the way Etsy works, when you open the website, you're not going to see the items right away. You got to either click on Recent or you go straight to the categories. So the coffee set obviously is going to be in the kitchen. This is going to be decorative item. The blue set by Fire King is going to be in vintage kitchen, and then the rest will be vintage glass. Okay, I will see you hopefully tomorrow in the shop, and that would be it. Thumbs up if you like these items. Let me know which one you like best and least. I'm sure everybody's going to be divided over this super kitsch coffee set with its tray. And check out the link for my shop right up here or down below, Frenchy and Tubby on Etsy. You can find me on Facebook and Instagram at mygreatchallenge. And if you're watching this for the first time, my YouTube channel, My Great Challenge, has over 1,500 videos now about everything. I'm all over the place. I would not have it any other way. I'll talk to you later. Thanks for watching. Bye!